Clicking. Lean in. Camera on edge of the seat, she be pouring that pot. Turning the heat, name in her mouth, better come clean. She the real one, cut through the screen. No cap, all fat, yeah, she talk mean. But it's sting cause it's true, she a truth machine. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, tune in for the truth, it's that Queen TV. Talking that shit, making it known if it's going this way, that way she put you on. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, every single drop got you feeling that beat. You better listen hard, don't miss a thing. She the primetime goddess, bow to the king. Bow to the king. She don't chase clout, she chase receipts. Scroll through the files, bring them to the street. Bravo to the boss when she break that scene. Got the group chat buzzing off a single stream. Real time gossip, live in your phone. You feel seen cause she's saying what you think alone. True and keen, cut deep when she speak. You hit play one time, now you back all week.
Yo, we're here, Reality with Chris Marie, who started on podcast. Yay, Wednesday, not on time, kind of on time. Hi guys, welcome to Wednesday. Real Housewives of Potomac. Let me get everything situated. Oh yeah, let me turn everything on. Hey Robert, hey Mimir, hey everybody. It's Wednesday. We're talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. We have a new view. I moved my room around right again. Yes, just I have so many thoughts, guys. All right, let me get this started. Where's Instagram at? Turn you guys on. Instagram is on. Okay, Instagram's on. We are here. Okay. Tell me. Oh my God, they're on my nerves so fucking bad over there. Like, you're right. What a bunch of fucking what I was reading your notes. I'm reading your notes. Reading your comments. I shouldn't do that right now because I won't pay attention. Yeah, Dango made it for me. Yeah. So we are talking about Potomac, and Friday we're going to talk about Salt Lake. Did you guys see? I don't know if half of you guys aren't on my Instagram, but if you're on my Instagram, so Lisa Barlow shared, "Hey Mama, thanks for joining." Shared her story, me and Jacqueline's reel about her. So it was one of the ones that we did, like we were talking about it last week. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was cool. I get excited. It's kind of hard to hate people when they like show you some kind of like love. You know what I mean? Like I used to hate Lisa Barlow. I don't hate her anymore. She shows attention. But yeah, we're talking about Potomac, and I'm gonna try to sit still. A bunch of bullies. It's kind of like a filler episode to me. A little bit, you know what I mean? I was kind of disappointed. I was like, man, let me move over this way a little bit. There we go. I think it was like more like a filler episode for me. But let me send my notes to my email. That would help. Oh yeah, if you're listening on the Who's Starting On podcast side, please listen to come watch the Crazy Live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which is now at 12:45. So you can see me play with my hair for the first 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. And get situated. Notes. I should have did this earlier. So apparently, whose side are you on? Are we on Angel's side or everybody else's? And I say that I'm on Angel's side, but because obviously these bitches are fucking like they're two-faced. I gotta find my new launcher. Sorry guys. You can't do two things at once. In case you haven't noticed. I haven't noticed I've been smoking a lot of flour lately too. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna send it to my Gmail. Okay, send it to my notes. Let me send it to my Gmail 1 second. Send fucker. Okay, now I go into that. So now I go over here. Yeah, I'm on Angel side because it's going to keep shutting off. I'm on Angel side too. I definitely think that there's just bullies. I don't know what the fuck their problems are. I mean, except for the fact that they are two-faced bullies. Larger, would you like to come and discuss Potomac? Larger. I will put the thing in the chat. I just got started, so in case you want to come over. She's a fucking loser. She's just a loser. Giselle's such a loser. Like, what fucking accommodations does she fucking think that she's going to get better than the hotel or this motel, this mountain resorts that Angel has paid for? You know? So Laura's just gonna come up. And we're gonna talk Potomac. Oh, we need to get started. Wait for you. Maybe I'll go get my lash tray because I've been smoking fucking flower on camera like an asshole. Not that it's not legal or anything, but I know. I'm so glad to see Large back too. Did you see Lisa's Warlow? Like, I have to start standing Lisa again because, again, like I ever did before, standing Lisa because she started sharing me and Listen Honey's stuff on her story. I promise when Margie gets here, I'll stop playing with my hair. I know I don't roll my own flower because I literally don't know how to. Hi, look how cute you look. Look how cute you look.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I am most excellent. And you know what? Where's Kathy? Is Kathy in the house?
Kathy's in the house.
Kathy, I love Kathy. So Kathy reached out last week and she texted me and she DM'd me. And she's like, we all love you and miss you over at Krista's. And I just wanted to let you know that we miss you. So then me and her talked for like an hour after that. And I promised her I was going to be popping in. And now that Nini's back at Bravo, I'm readjusting my boycott schedule. And because, you know, that was part of my main boycotting of Bravo was because of the treatment of Nini. And, are you smoking a regular cigarette right now?
I'm smoking a regular joint.
Oh, okay. I need to go upstairs and join you. Because, you know, I don't like the vaping. But,
I know it's not vaping.
So then, after she talked, then I was like, okay, let me set my notifications. And you did something at 4:30 on Monday, but I was busy. So then for today, I was for sure over here. And then, you know, Potomac, look, anything Jizz does is bad. Anything the forehead full of lies does is plotted. Anything that freaking Kay is doing is pick me. Anything that the other little girl with the English accent is doing is sausage and bangers.
Fucking what? Yeah, she's annoying.
Jasmine, they should have just went ahead and gave her something to hold because she's in every damn shot. And look, and this is all just for purview. I have not watched one entire episode of this. Well, no, one entire episode I did watch. Remember, I told you I went with Richie B and I watched one episode of that shit on Twitch. I didn't give him my view. And that was just like really hard to watch. I'm not, we keep saying the problem with the shows is that in real life, nobody's hanging out with a bitch like Giselle. Nobody's hanging out with a bitch like Ashley without handling her appropriately and in real fucking time. There ain't no way that a bitch is gonna look up stuff on my husband or do any other shit for public entertainment at that. Ain't no way, son. Ain't no way. And how she got to be the force multiplier for a show where she adds nothing. The middle of this is what the fuck Giselle adds to the anything aside from being almost pretty to look at. Because my grandmama told me that real beauty's on the inside, bitch. All that outside glamour shit doesn't mean nothing. Green eyes doesn't mean nothing. Light skin, it don't mean nothing. 6'13". What's really beautiful is what's on the inside. And she's a rotten to the core whore, who fought a bitch in a parking lot for a pastor who left her for some other in the first place. So she's not even all that in a bag of chips. And you have to really examine what's really wrong with a bitch like Giselle anyway, you guys.
Oh,
look, she's so beautiful and can't keep nothing in her life. She can't keep nothing in her life but other pick-me bitches. Okay? And this is all just speculatively and in my opinion, and it might be what I'm really thinking. So I'm sorry.
No, I want to know. So I'm always like, what the fuck is wrong with her? But there's a lot wrong with Giselle. Like, she's just, I honestly, like, I was looking at her and she's just, I don't know. She's just giving me bitch. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think that I would want to have sex with her.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't want to have sex with her either.
She'd be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like her. I just think that, like, this whole, and then she will not give up on the fucking cat. Now my camera will come on. She won't give up on the catfish thing. They won't give up on the say Angel's evicted and shit.
But we needed to shut the fuck up about Pastor Bean. And we needed to shut the fuck up about how when she was renting Walters and whatever the things that she was bringing around. And we needed to shut the fuck up about that. But who gives her the right to continue to say this woman cat? And who fucking cares? Why are you on this woman's looks anyway? So what if she uses the old picture because she doesn't like the baby weight pictures? So who the fuck is Giselle to decide that that's a catfish? It's just an old flick. The lady's still gorgeous. She has some baby weight now. Her husband's worth $40 million, and that's the real problem. And then I just saw a TikTok, you guys. I just saw a TikTok that alleges that Robin and Giselle and one other person were the reason that Wendy got caught up. Allegedly, speculatively, and in his opinion, Giselle was tied to some type of attorney who was able to look at 10 things and was gonna bring it on the show because the robbery happened a while ago, and so she was gonna bring it on the show when Robin was still around, you guys, in order to try to help Robin stay on the thing. But then Robin got fired and nothing really came of it. But now it's still based off the same information allegedly that they had access to and had kicked around a couple of years ago because they was trying to take Wendy down. That's what the streets and TikTok are saying. And
they're snitches.
Yeah. And that the only thing Giselle swears by is what the streets are saying. And that's what the streets are saying about her.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, like, this episode was kind of like, to me, it was like a filler episode, but it's just more of the same bullshit. Monique is a fucking deflector. This bitch, I was all excited for her to come back, right? She's got the balls to deflect her failed fucking marriage onto Angel and Bobby. I mean, like, literally, Angel and Bobby have not shown 1 ounce of Monique and Chris to me at all. Like, the fact that she said one statement that I have to speak to Bobby about me having a fucking, a fucking sleepover slumber party night with you bitches. They're like, oh my God, oh, she can't do anything without asking Bobby. Oh, Bobby, and she's not her own woman. And it's like they go from calling her a catfish to calling her, saying she's evicted, to calling her poor, to complaining about the house, to the water doesn't run, then the water temperature, or then the water pressure is bad. Then
okay. Yeah. Real quick on the house. Also in the TikTok streets, I don't know if you know that Giorgio Speaks guy.
Yeah.
But he had some receipts that proved that Angel did not book that house. Production booked that house.
Or did they?
Angel did not get to see the house until the ladies saw the house. Wow. Angel had nothing to do with that house. Production picked it, and production did all the things around it. And they let Angel take the fall for it. And Giselle knows that Angel didn't pick the fucking house.
I know.
Everybody knows that Angel didn't pick the house, but they're putting it on her to go with the narrative that she doesn't fit in, that she's not built for this, that she's, you know what I'm saying? So it was all production though. And that's the other thing
that's crazy. I forgot that I didn't know they actually picked it.
Yeah, they picked it. And she had nothing to do with it. She had zero to do with it. I sent you the thing that Giorgio had posted. And it was like last week when I saw it. And I was like, no way.
Here's the thing. She obviously did not, time her lease right in Potomac. And at this point, she doesn't have a house in Potomac to go back to. So why at this point I wouldn't go back. I mean, she doesn't want to be there.
She just closed on a house. She was on somebody's
Oh,
interview earlier this week, and she said something about, because she is from Maryland,
right.
and they did secure a home in Potomac. They have secured their
Is
own
it
home
for
in
like
Potomac.
are they opening a business there or
It's her home state. Why does she have to open something there? I'm not sure.
did you see her house in Colorado? It's
Yeah, it's magnificent.
why would you? It's like her family home. Like, what do you? So I mean, like, did they sell that house or?
Well, I don't believe they would need to. He's worth $40 million. He can have several $1 million assets, no problem.
No, I just like they have the business there and everything. I didn't know why she wanted to even bother coming back to Potomac. I mean, I wouldn't. I would.
Well, I think that what they should do to reward her for putting up with these heifers is to make a Real Housewives of Colorado with her as the anchor.
Exactly. That's what I said. But she's not showing us any of her friends. And the thing is, these bitches are trying to leave. They're supposed to be there for a whole week. And because they don't like, they got something wrong with everything. Like I said, they started out calling her catfish. Then then she's getting evicted. Then she's poor. Then the house is horrible. Then Bobby's controlling. And Monique's projecting her fucking. So we start off, right?
Uh-huh.
So like we start off of all of them in like the Sprinter van, like they're leaving like I guess her house or whatever. But like, see, this is the thing. The house isn't big. Her house isn't big enough for all of them. 1, 2, you're calling me. You're saying I'm fucking eviction, blah, blah, blah. I don't want you in my fucking house. And if Bravo really picked a house, they literally picked a house that's an hour away from where her house is. That's not on her. So like, that's the craziest thing. Like, and then Giselle to have the balls to say, I'm going to make better accommodations for us. What? You have the money to find a bigger, better house than what the fuck you're in. Basically.
No, she didn't actually. She was just trying to do a thing where, because it wasn't her trip. When has Giselle ever given us a nice trip anyway? What has Giselle ever done? So
I guess
what she's doing is trying to deflect and detract from what Angel is doing as a first season person. When Giselle first got on the show, did she take the ladies anywhere but to that McMansion that looks like blind people build? It looks like it was made for blind constructors.
Dude, I can't remember any of their trips. That's how unmemorable they are to me.
And they're all tacky, like her. Like,
and I'm like done with Monique. Like, I'm done with her. She tried so hard. They literally all right. So they're in the Sprinter vans or whatever, and you see Monique going, yeah. Oh, I'm not trying to comment on her marriage, but I see a lot of my marriage. Like, she's literally saying it and then contradicting herself in the same statement, the same breath, going, I'm not trying to talk shit on her marriage, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, because Angel they wanted to have a sleepover with her. They want Angel to have a sleepover. Well, okay, maybe she wants to have a sleepover. Who knows? She's also breastfeeding. And of course, she's got to talk to her husband. She's married. Right. Giselle and Ashley don't understand that shit.
And plus, as a married woman, whenever you really don't feel like doing shit, Krista, don't you say, oh, let me talk to George?
Yes.
As soon as and that's any woman who's been married in life knows that that's code speak for I'm really not fucking with you bitches and I need to out.
Right. I mean, like, honestly, I could not believe how they went from one fucking thing anytime they couldn't get her on something. Even fucking Stacy, that loser. That's
Stacy's being a loser with her too?
She's oh my God.
I love Stacy. What is she doing?
Oh my God. First of all, she's 7-wick candle bitch, okay? She now has a line. She has a weed line, which I think Wendy and Eddie are going to end up losing their license anyway.
Well, and as far as weed dispensaries go, it was supposed to be, what's the word where they're trying to not reparations, but something where they were trying to correct arresting massive amounts for Black people specifically. Right. And so dispensaries were supposed to be a way for Black people to actually come up on the other side of what they had been persecuted for. So I think more Black dispensary owners need to pop up on all these things. Everybody needs a CBD dispensary at this point.
Yeah, especially if it's
there's enough smokers in the world.
Especially, yeah, exactly. And I think that I don't know, she's going to be able to take over because I mean I don't know how many other Black weed dispensary owners there are besides Eddie but she was the first one in the one state. I forget the one that's
Right.
next to them. But anyway,
And then
but
Giselle,
yeah,
nobody should listen to Giselle talk about anybody else's business. She
yeah,
came heavy on the scene in her first couple of seasons with every hue makeup that made it to every trash
yeah.
can and the bottom of everybody's, oh, where'd that go? She
Mhm.
never happened. Nothing ever happened from her one time
Huge.
trying. And now she's trying GNA and that's not
Oh,
happening.
God.
She never makes fetch happen, but always complains
Well,
about other
listen,
people's happenings.
the funny thing is, Kay opens up a health, like a health something line too. Basically, what GNA is, but like it's hers is a fully like functioning entity. You know, like she just opens one up right up on like right over the. It's crazy. Like we don't even know what GNA is. But you
Did
have
they get mad at her for doing that?
no, not at all. Not a fucking word. Not a goddamn word. She had a whole production where she had them actually she invited everybody but Giselle and Ashley to the grand opening of her or grand revealing of her billboard of the
Wow.
health health something line.
Is it clothes or lifestyle?
No, it's like health awareness or like health and wellness, like kind of what GNA is.
Is she like a workout person?
I don't know. Honestly, we don't really know anything about it. She just showed like that it's called K Health and Fitness, I guess. And I started laughing. I was like, "Oh my god, they're not going to say a word of it." But I don't know if they realize it. But again, but what is GNA though? We don't even know what the fuck they are. Health and wellness.
We don't know.
You know, so
It's
like,
nothing except for it's fake. They only pull it out during the thing. Nothing else happens during the whole year. They don't
right.
talk about it even on Reasonably Shady.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? It's only for show. It's for a fake ass storyline.
And what a joke that they have she has a anniversary party because they had 70 views with her podcast and fucking Robin's not even there. Like she tells a joke. Anyway, and the biggest bullies are Ashley and Giselle this whole entire time with fucking Angel of all fucking people. Like when Giselle's house looks like fucking MTV 16 threw up all over it, okay? And then her fucking literally her Ashley's house is owned by Michael and fucking Monique. I've said this how many times I gotta tell her, if you're gonna come back and give us bullshit, I want the fucking footage because I know you have it.
Right. We want the footage.
I want Michael playing grab ass where he denied it happening and because there's no proof. Okay.
Oh my god.
Right?
I forgot to tell you this too. So did you catch when they went to Angel's house and Monique was shaking Angel's husband's hand? They know each other. They used to talk.
Yeah.
So that could be another reason why Monique is trying to pretend like there's trouble in paradise there because maybe she knows she picked the wrong one.
She did.
You know, if she was talking to him.
She's like, I just know a wag when I see one, and she's and she's going on and on about how they make more money than you, and then they think they can't help you out. And she literally nothing of that happened. Angel's husband is fucking a hands-on dad.
He is. He's excellent.
And it's like, you fucking bitch. And she's like, I'm not trying to say the right. She literally was like, I'll have a talk with her myself, right? First of all, you're talking to all the ladies about it. Then you're going to go, well, I'll talk to her by myself. But no, it got back to her before even she could do it. Of course, it got back to her. And Angel starts laughing. She's like, I can't believe it. I said, dude, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Is Monique going, oh, I'm not trying to project my failed marriage onto her, but I see a lot of similarities. And she's saying it like as she's saying it.
So that means are part of the similarities is that Angel slept in her Bronco outside of her husband's house too while he was dating another woman so that she could be distant and then steal him from her. Is that what happened?
Oh my god, I didn't know all that happened. Oh my god.
Yeah. Chris was dating somebody else, very into her for years, and then Monique parked her homeless ass outside of his office or some shit. And
separated.
He saw her sleeping in her car or some shit, and gave her a job as his assistant. Alleged what the word on the curb is. And then once she became, but he was still dating the girl he was with. And then once she became the assistant, they started doing secretary boss shit.
No.
And then he ended up kicking the other girl to the curb and getting with Monique. That's exactly what happened.
Oh my
That's
God.
what they say. That's what the streets that Giselle loves to listen to say.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. She just needs to shut the fuck up because I can't even believe that they projected this whole fucking situation on the Angel that didn't even happen. Like, she's like, oh yeah, and literally, she's like, I just can't believe the similarities. Where? Where? What are you talking about? She literally said, I'll have to speak to Bobby about it because he has the cat. He's gonna want with one of the little kids. Like, oh, he's my husband, bitch. Like, shut up. I'll talk to my husband. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh my God, he's controlling and she can't do anything without talking to him. And then fucking in the middle of all that, Monique's like, oh, he's a father, blah, blah, blah. It's like, shut the fuck up. Angel's like, excuse me. Like, I'll speak to my, you know what I mean? It's crazy that she starts talking shit on her as soon as she gets in the car. But anyway, so that was the first fucking, like, that was like the first 5 minutes. Listen, honey, do you want to come up? Jacqueline's here. Jacqueline's here. Maybe put the link in there too. This was kind of like a filler episode, but the biggest so this is the fucked up part. So guess what Giselle was co-signing once they were in Aspen? Wait, can you hear me? So why they're in Aspen, fucking Giselle, they see Mauricio, this single ass motherfucker, right? They're all like, he's single, he's single, he's single. And I'm like, ew, ew, ew. And guess who's up his fucking ass? Fucking Ashley and Stacy. Like, trying to basically fuck Mauricio, which we still don't know if that's actually happened. I wouldn't be surprised. And Jacqueline, I put the link there for you in case you want to come up. I have not watched Salt Lake's reunion yet, but
I felt like Giselle
yeah,
was more the culprit in that whole thing, and for her to ultimately put it all on Stacy after she literally said, oh, I would have fucked Mauricio already. She already said that, and that's why she came and was cock blocking when Stacy was trying to get the whole Ashley and Mauricio thing going. And then here comes Giselle. Oh, Maurice, oh, Mama, you got to go. Remember, she came over to the door and was like, oh, no. Right. But that was only because she was cock blocking.
You're right.
And then Kyle was on her Amazon thing yesterday. And you know how all the stars be selling stuff on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
So she was on her Amazon thing yesterday and it came up. What did she think about that? And she said that, oh, that was really, embarrassing for Ashley to be throwing herself at him because that looks like, it's just really embarrassing. And that she didn't like it. It was embarrassing. And then she said that Giselle called her right after that scene.
No way.
Told on Ashley.
Told on her?
Like told her what happened. Like gave her a heads up that it happened. And we already know how Giz spins everything like it's everybody but her. Did she say that she would have fucked her husband to Kyle? Did she call and tell her that? No.
Ooh, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And then Ashley's a trolley. She's fucking sons and people's husbands. That's
dude. And Mauricio's a scumbag. He's like, hey guys, oh Mauricio, hi Mauricio. It's like, dude, ew. Like you're.
And Giselle kind of looks like Faye Resnick. If
you think
Mauricio did have a thing for Giselle, I think it would be because maybe he fantasized about Faye Resnick back in the day or something.
He probably did. Well, he hooks up with people that don't look anything like Kyle. That's the fucked up part. And Kyle hooks up with people that aren't Mauricio, that aren't men. So, you know, and like it's funny. The funny thing is, like, we're sitting there and thinking he's the fucking scumbag, which he is. He is a scumbag. We know the weird shit that he likes to do, but like, which is weird. And I wonder if he like did that with Ashley. I wonder who hooks up with him. One of them has to. But the thing is, like, here we're watching him at fucking on his show, losing his mind, right? Because we think that, like, I thought he was literally in his, like, he's meditating in his office because, like, we're thinking like he's all confused. He doesn't know why Kyle's leaving him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Here we're thinking that like he's just like, I don't know, dude. She's just a fucking she's just in love with another girl, like another person. That's why he was fucking. Anyway, the whole thing. It's gonna be if he hooks up one of these bitches, it's funny. It'll be funny to me, but anyway. So they get to dinner, right? So this happens in the car, but of course, she finds out before anybody else can like. And actually, it's Jassy that tells her. Um, so they all have the problem with Bobby, right? So they're getting ready to get on a private jet. So they go to, I guess, one of the private jet places or whatever. And on the way back, Giselle's bitching the entire time about how Angels had no intentions of staying with us, and this bitch is literally renting you guys a private plane and taking you to Aspen. And no matter what she does, they have a problem with it. So they all get onto the plane, okay? And as they're getting on the plane, Giselle's going, this is a private plane, mind you. Giselle's like, you know what? I can find I'll find us better accommodations in Aspen. And literally is like bitching the entire time until they get on the plane. So they're all on the plane, and the fucking plane's $8,500 a night, okay? And Angel tries to apologize before she can even get a fucking word out. Fucking Giselle jumps down her throat and goes, too late, fucking too late. It is too late. It is, and like literally they all start bitching at her on this private fucking plane. Okay? That is extra. Not because Bravo pays for it. This is extra, part of the trip. Okay? And they're like, it's too late. The water, blah, blah, blah. And Angel's like, look, I'm sorry. I tried. I was told that the water, they did fix the water, by the way. These bitches are liars. Okay? There's nothing wrong now with the water after 2 hours. It was fixed. Again, like you said, we found out Private paid for the fucking trip. I paid for that house or found that house. So for Giselle to go, I'm looking for better. I'm gonna get us better accommodations. And it's like, really, Giselle, you're gonna pay for the entire place to find better accommodations than what? Like that fucking beautiful house that Bravo's, you know what I mean? No way. And it's just fucking crazy.
It
So
kind of reminds me of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Bronwyn season 1. Todd rents the private plane. Lisa's complaining the whole time, or whoever was fucking complaining the whole time. And they just don't know how to act around real luxury and opulence when you are not from that. And there's never been a private jet occurrence from what I remember on Real Housewives of Potomac anyway. So for them to use this one time of lap of luxury, I mean like ultra luxury, right?
Yeah.
And then boil it down to like some bickering about some bullshit really took away from the moment of opulence for that franchise, I feel like.
I mean, they go from bitching to her. It's one thing, and it's a pile on this private plane of all of them bitching, and I'm like, holy shit, dude! She's trying to fucking apologize, and one, it ain't her fault. Two, you're lying. The fucking accommodations are fine now. The water's fine, and you're on a fucking private plane, and you're gonna go stay somewhere else anyway. So what the fuck you mean? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And why are you fucking getting mad? And like, what are you bitching at her for? And she didn't call to check on us. Now it's because she didn't call to check on you. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And poor fucking, and then nobody says anything. Not one of her fuckers. Even this fucking bitch. And I'm like, I'm tired of Wendy. I'm tired of her.
Yeah. I'm hearing that she's acting otherly this season, and she doesn't even know the other foot's getting ready. The other boots getting ready to drop. She's acting all.
Like, you just should shut the fuck up right now, Wendy. Honestly, you better leave her alone. I don't know who the fuck you think you are jumping on the fucking bandwagon. Why are you doing that? That's supposed to be your friend, and here you are going, well, ladies. I came up with better. My trips were way better than this, bitch, because you were fucking stealing the money. That's why. Let's be honest now. You know what I mean? Now that you want to be a bully, now I'm gonna just say what the fuck I want to say now, like, because you were stealing the money. That's why. Let's just be. And that's I'm gonna say that every fucking time you say that, like, I don't know, for her to have not to have Angel's back at all. Like people that like Jossie don't even know her. You know what I mean?
I,
Like,
I I was a Wendy stan. I was very like into her 4 Degrees, her Black Family, da da da, whatever, First Nigerian, whatever. I was here for Wendy. However, I will say that lately Wendy has been, even before these charges, it's just her actions, like even back to Candace. When Candace was on the season, she was with Candace until directly asked at the reunion, and then she backed off and let Candace take all that heat on her own. And then when Kay first got introduced to us, they went on that trip, remember?
yep.
And she didn't go check on Kay or anything. So Wendy has a history of not really being a great friend. She's
No.
not really a great friend.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, but I'm seeing it way more clearly now in these clips than I ever did watching the series.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like just no, and I'm like, and I don't like, and I, you know, like I even if that didn't happen, I still would be like, why aren't you sticking up for your friend? Like, she's getting piled on, and it makes no sense. So nobody, like, you know, she's trying to apologize, and then Wendy's just like, and the fact that you didn't even, you know, nobody even asked us if we were okay. Like they're all delusional, right? One fucking night they had no water. It was like 2 hour thing, right? And then Tia tries to stick up for her and they jump down her throat. Oh, you little ass kisser. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You are literally, again, on this private plane that isn't part of the trip, but she's paying for it for y'all to go to Aspen so you can go fuck Kyle's husband and go to Kiko's Highway, whatever the fuck it's called. It's just, what's her name come back on? Yeah, what's her name? Sorry, hold on. Why is my browser all fucked? Hold on, sorry. Kibo Subway, is that what it's called?
Kemosabe.
It's
Kemosabe.
Chemo.
Kemosabe.
I can't fucking say it.
Isn't it Kemosabe? Was it?
Yes. Where they buy the hats and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, but that's where they're going there to dinner and something, and I don't know, like I guess fucking all kinds of like fun. I don't know, fun in the sun. I don't know, whatever, skiing. So stay on the plane. They're bitching at her, and she starts to almost cry, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like how is this even happening? But
And this is what they did to Candace too. This is how Candace ended up with a knife in her hand, was
mhm.
because they went over to that lady's house, complained about everything. They do this to people. They do
Yeah,
this to people. And it's been a long-standing history of doing it to certain people. It doesn't happen to Jiz, and it doesn't happen to Ashley's forehead. But it
it's
definitely happens to
Whorehead.
other
Yeah,
people.
trash the whorehead. There you go.
Yeah.
And fucking seriously. So then Stacy tries to cheers because they're on a fucking private plane for fuck's sake. She lets cheers and they're like, no, fuck that shit. It's not the
Just
time.
Jackie.
What?
You can
Are
take
you
some bitches out the ghetto, but you can't
get
take
the
the
fuck
ghetto
out
out
of
some
there?
bitches.
Exactly. It's like get off. I would be like, you know what? Fuck it. Get off my plane.
I
Get off
said it.
my fucking
Krista
plane.
didn't.
Bye. You know what I mean? Like fuck off. Take a fucking like can you you know somebody take a fucking, you know, a fucking weed pill and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like somebody needed
Crazy.
the.
This
And
shit
isn't
is
weed
it's
legal in Colorado?
she
Like
couldn't
all of those bitches needed a J.
they could not, yeah. But no matter what, they were bitching at her for something, you know?
It's almost like they took out their high altitude stuff on her.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Because it doesn't
understand
make
why Giselle or why Stacy wants to jump in. This bitch, after they did nothing but try to destroy her fucking life and credibility for the last fucking, you know what I mean? And here
mm-hmm.
she is, fucking, she's acting like she's fucking offended that about something Angel did. It's like, what the fuck is happening, right? So they go there and they go to this place called the Whiskey Lounge. And they land in Aspen or whatever, and they're at the Whiskey Lounge again, beautiful place, okay. And they're all sitting down and they're all starting to order their drinks, and Ashley's like, "Oh baby, we're gonna get it," and it's like, "Shut up, you fucking whack job." Oh baby, and it's like she's gonna like she's like, "Oh Stacy, and they show flashbacks of like, um, them doing shots and like Angel, I mean Ashley hooking up with like I forget what chick she hooked up with, somebody all the time, but so um they're all sitting down, right, and all of a sudden Angel's like, listen, I'd like to apologize again. And then Monique's like, let me ask you a question. I heard that you heard what I had said about Bobby, comparing your relationship, and that I and she's like, listen, there's no reason for that, blah blah, blah. And then Monique's like, I just wanted, and she looked at Jossie, she's like, Jossie, why did you say something to her? And Jossie's like, well, and Angel's like, look, there's nothing here. And I don't need you to have a conversation about, because I have my husband. Of course, I'm going to ask my husband if I wanted to, if it's okay if I do something. We're married. That's what married people do. And Monique's like, well,
It's called communication in a healthy relationship.
Exactly. So, again, Monique, you loser, shut up.
And Monique wouldn't know what a healthy relationship looks like because she was just trying to get a bag. And that's why she hurried up and pushed out those 4 kids.
Oh, God. We don't, you know what I just realized? We don't see her kids. She
didn't even like that man because he won't let him be on TV.
I was just going to say that. That's got to be it. I didn't realize she had 4 kids. I forgot. That's how much we don't see our kids. So Angel's like, I can't, no matter what I do is, my lived experience is the truth. I give up. I'm not trying to do this anymore. And, and like, and that's just the bottom line. And she's like, I just, if I talk to my husband, it's because we have a, like you said, healthy relationship. So Jesse's like, I don't understand why you guys are jumping down her throat. And now they start bitching. Then they start bitching at Jossie for sticking up for Angel. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? They, like I said, complained about everything completely. It's like going from the thing with the catfish to the eviction. And then now it's the water. And then, you got fraud, Wendy, the fraud, right? Yelling at Angel, telling her to. Then Wendy's like, Angel, just own it. Own what? Fucking own what, Wendy? She apologized twice. What the fuck do you want her to own, asshole? Like, what do you, like, you know what I mean? No matter what she says, you have a fucking problem with it. And it's like Wendy, again, fucking deflector over there, who's literally just admitted to $100,000 she had to get her house, started to redo her house herself with the $100,000, I guess, because she can't. And then had to hire somebody because she fucked it up so bad. Like, I guess you have all kinds of fuck me money now, you know what I mean? Which they probably didn't even need to steal that money. I don't know why they did it. Like, I don't know. It just makes no sense. But again, the way you're acting, like not knowing that you're about to get caught. Like, you literally tried double dipping in your insurance. And it's like, remember how much we gave her the benefit of the doubt? Well, I'm not doing that anymore because you're just an asshole. So next thing you know, here comes, they're out drinking.
Well, I'm still sticking with innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, that too. There's that. Here comes fucking Mauricio and some weird dude. And they're like, oh, Mauricio, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, he's single. And I'm like, this is crazy. And I'm like, who's going to try to hook up with him? And, again, like, it's Ashley and fucking Stacy. And, that's their, first of all, this is before they even go to Keto Swab. Before they go to Keto Swab, they run into Mauricio and they're like, we're going to be out later tonight. And then you see him literally, I guess they were like, they had him in a bathroom or something. Literally had him in a fucking bathroom. And it's like, I don't know what they were going to do. And then here comes Giselle. Hey, hello, Mauricio. Hey, Mauricio. Oh, yeah, we got to go, ladies. We got to go. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, and I'm like thinking about Kyle's going to see this scene. But I was okay when she was hooking up with, with her son, with what's the name son, that didn't bother me. But Mauricio, that's a whole other story. Like, that's a whole other story. You know what I mean? Yes, I am. I'm getting a little bit sick again.
I was not okay with Ashley's forehead.
No.
Molesting that little boy that she knew since he was underage. But she knew him since he was underage. So to me, it's kind of like the same thinking of, look, if you're dating somebody,
yeah,
you have a very good friend, and then you guys break up, and then that friend gets with the person you were dating. To me, that says you wanted what I had the whole time. So that means you were lusting after what I had the whole time. So same thing applies here in my thinking, that if you looked at him when he was 15, you must have been lusting after him in some type of way for there to be no mechanism in your mind that stops you from pouncing on your friend's son without because you had she was still fucking with Michael. So all that time ago, she was still very much with Michael, and she was still rubbing his feet because she loved him so much, and she was hooking up with men and women during that time. And so this was just another conquer for her. She didn't have to indulge. She did not have to indulge. She could have had a monicum of self-control and self-respect and kept her twat tucked. But no, she did not, because she's
Mauricio, man.
And then did you see what he said on the Watch What Happens Live? That no, he didn't get a heads up from Ashley. He doesn't kiss and tell. And that he said, well, would you have told about this? And he said, well, I don't need a storyline.
Oh my, Mauricio said that?
No, Sharice's son.
Oh. So I'm confused. What happened now?
On Watch What Happens Live, Sharice's son was the bartender the other day.
Yeah, okay.
And Andy asked him, did you know, I'm making breakfast for the boys. Andy asked him, did you know that, did Ashley give you a heads up that she was going to be saying anything? And he's like, no. And he wouldn't have told because he doesn't kiss and tell. And his mom doesn't know about that part of his life. So then Andy said, well, would you have told? And her son said, I don't need a storyline.
Wow. Well, that's kind of fucking funny. You know, obviously it wasn't that good. He don't give a fuck. You know?
Right. He was like, oh yeah, the forehead got me.
The forehead got me. Dude. So they plan on meeting up with Mauricio later on. And then they go to chemo, blah, 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 blah. I can't even talk about it. I don't even know what it's called. It's kind of like a filler episode, but anyway. They'll start looking at all kinds of jewelry, and they're buying things, and everybody buys something except for Stacy. And she's like, I'm poor. I'm not rich like you people. Something like that. I don't know. And they all talk about what they get, and I don't really care. It's like a necklace, a bracelet, this amount, blah, blah, blah.
On TikTok, they were saying something about how Giselle couldn't afford $1,000 earrings or something.
She got, though. She did get $1,000 earrings, though, I think. Or they were like, hold on, I think maybe hers were maybe $225 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, she's trying to act like she can go buy a whole other fucking house for them. So, who knows? She's crazy. I don't know. I just feel like Monique is just, she bought some stuff. I don't know. She bought these chaps or something. I don't know. She's more like a joke to me now. Like I said, I want her to give us the footage, but if we don't see the footage soon, I'm just gonna be like, get rid of her. Because he's playing grab ass in that basement, and it's on tape.
Right.
And again, here comes Mauricio. They go, you see, that was after Subway, whatever it's called. Can't say it.
So he met him at the club?
Huh?
Mauricio did meet him at the club?
He does later on, yeah. I'm sorry, I got my scenes mixed up. It was after Keto Subway. I can't say the name of the place, but Keto Subway. I can't. So anyway, so then they go and they start doing these lemon drops, and that's basically the end of the episode. It was like I said, like a filler episode. The biggest thing was seeing Stacy act like she had no money. I'm not buying anything because I'm broke. But you have balls to fucking complain about some water pressure at a place that like you didn't pay for. You're on a trip that you didn't pay for again. With all expenses paid. Yeah. Like, shut the fuck up, Stacy. And again, you're back with your husband. What do you mean you can't afford it? Like, what?
Was he a hedge fund guy or something?
Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it could have been a nice time for the ladies to show sisterhood and camaraderie and grace, but instead they decided to be ghetto whores and show their entire classless ass for our entertainment. Unfortunately, I hope you guys were thoroughly entertained, because I wouldn't have liked that shit. I don't play.
I'm starting to get annoyed. I'm starting to get annoyed with Giselle. Giselle and Ashley now. Ashley had been annoyed with for fucking 3 seasons. I want her fucking gone for 3 fucking seasons.
I wanted Ashley gone since Michael was still on her show.
Yeah, basically then. When I liked her about the year after she had the second kid, she looked good. I started like, and then she turned into a fucking, she was inviting Sesame Street over, remember?
I
She had that.
always agreed with Candace that she was always giving concubine.
Oh, and then
Like
did you
kept
hear?
woman trying to, you know what I mean?
Speaking of concubine, did you hear about Karen's standing ovation at BravoCon and shit? Which I think is
Karen got a standing ovation for being a drunk and getting out of jail.
yes, for not completing her punishment. Really, basically, I don't understand why she's being celebrated and romanticized. What are we romanticizing? She basically she got done early, so she didn't finish her time. It's her fourth motherfucking DWI to begin with. So let's
Well,
start
that
there.
part, I blame on the state. If they let her get to 4, that's more
Well,
than.
honestly, they didn't. They took her license. She had no license when she was in this accident.
Oh, she was driving on a no license.
Oh God, no license, no fucking insurance, no registration.
Oh my God.
Yes. With no, basically what I'm going to call now no accountability, because you went to jail for a little bit. You already had no goddamn license. You already were not getting one back. Why in the fuck were you let out early? When you didn't even have a goddamn license. You had no business being on a fucking road. And my other problem with Karen is, who the fuck let you drive? Where were you, Karen? Why don't we know that? Because if establishments get in trouble for letting people drive away wasted, I want to know where she was and who let her get in her car like that and drive. You know what I mean? I want to fucking know. I'm not going to stop asking until we know who the fuck let her get in the car and drive like that.
Well, the other part,
even-
like, so, I always push back on any non-accountability for Karen with Shannon Bedore, who drove her car into somebody's living room.
Even deserve to have.
She's welcomed everywhere, get standing ovation. So I'm not sure what the problem is.
I
At
don't
least
think
Karen had to go to jail.
either one of them needs to be
Or
celebrated.
have to
Honestly,
go to jail or
Shannon should be in jail.
program, and she still drinks.
I
So
know.
I'm sure, and she got rewarded with a show to go try to find a drink partner.
No,
and so why shouldn't Karen get a standing ovation if Shannon being
neither
able to continue to drive? Like, I mean, I keep on saying, to me, like, the house is a way bigger issue. Hitting houses, hitting trees. So, well, what's worse?
Well, they're both birth, and neither one of them deserve a fucking standing ovation. Neither one of them deserve to be really. They both have not taken. I mean, Shannon took some responsibility, but not really, because you should have never gotten
time. Doesn't have to make any reparations.
Nothing.
Just like nothing. So I'm not sure what accountability would look like when one lady went to jail and didn't, but they both have the same job. Like,
I feel like they both need. I mean, neither one of them deserve to be celebrated. I mean, your fourth DWI though. I mean, honestly, let's be real. Like, why the fuck are you driving? You have enough money to call an Uber. Both of you are both
right,
and your husbands both are both. I want to know where the fuck they both. Well, we know where Shannon was. And
was Shannon at John's house, or were they leaving that lady?
He was at John's, and John's the one who let her get in the car and drive. Yes.
Okay, so we know in that case. So does John get?
Shit. That's why John Jansen's a scumbag.
And then John released the footage of how he let her leave the house, but nothing ever happened to John. Did it?
Nothing, not a fucking thing. And it's like, what a piece of shit. And then I want to know the cousin that fucking Karen was talking to. That was when she was driving on, apparently, stuck up for her in court. Like, what, dude? What are you doing? Why did you not tell her to pull over? Obviously, she knew who the fuck her name. She didn't even know her goddamn name. Okay. So again, was she really driving? Who knows? To me, I think Blue Eyes was driving. Because again, where were you, Karen? Who were you with? Who let you drive? And are you coming back or what? Like, I was okay with her coming back, fine. But I don't want to hear this, oh, Karen, you took responsibility. You should have never been driving. Like, responsibility for what? For driving without a license? You went to jail for a tiny bit of time. You should never even, you don't lose your license. Okay, you already lost it. That didn't stop you. So what's going to stop her again? You know what I mean? Like, her car wasn't even registered or insured. And that's what bothers me. At both their ages, neither one of them deserve to ever have a fucking license again, or drive a car, or even get the chance to ever even do that again. So I don't know why this whole. Everybody's like, oh, Karen, okay, great, she's coming back. But like, are we gonna talk about this? Like, why were you fucking driving? Where were you, Karen? Because nobody seems to like, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to ask that question. I think it's important. Like, who fucking let her drive? It's insanity to me. That's not like, I mean, I don't know. Fucking, as everybody, we know everything else, but nobody asked that question, I guess. Like,
I'm gonna have to go plug in my charger. If I drop, that's what happened. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Like I said with Shannon, like we had to hold this old John Jansen's reputation. I don't give a fuck about John Jansen's motherfucking reputation or motherfucking Alexis or like fucking anything.
Oh my gosh. I keep on having little shit. Okay. So Alexis Bellino's ex-husband
yes,
has entered the chat.
Oh yeah.
And confirmed that Alexis Bellino is a bona fide bull-faced liar who
really?
never asked him to not sue Shannon. Remember, she kept saying last time when she came back, I asked him not to do it. I asked him. And well, but he's entered the chat and says that that's all lies. She did not ever ask him not to. And by the way, if you mention me, you'll get sued. That's what he said.
Dude, it's like, honestly, like, she's a fucking I don't know where she thought we gave a fuck about John Jansen's reputation, Alexis. Like, you made your whole thing, and again, all she did was fuck with Shannon the whole time. So good for you. You got Lottie fucking da. You got, who cares about John Jansen? Not me.
Lottie, we like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just the man that's on the mic. And when we rock upon the mic, we rock the mic right for all y'all. Keep your mind in health. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself, because it's cool when you clap the pose condition that we create, because that's your mission. I'm sorry, you just triggered my Tourette's.
She's here, Jacqueline. Miss Listen Honey's here.
Hi, honey. I'm not leaving because of you. I got to go grab my charger. I love you.
Love you.
Hi.
Hi, baby gorgeous.
Baby gorgeous. Oh my God. Did you see I made more reels so she could share them again? Is she like
I did. You know, me and Lisa Barlow, we're besties now, so.
I was like, oh my God. What a fucking story. I was like Jacqueline did it. Like, she literally, you guys are like best friends, and it's like, because you're my friend, I'm like, oh my God, I know her now. Like, she knows us. Like, she knows who I am.
I said, I'm gonna bring Krista to the dark side.
Dude, I honestly, like, from now on though, like, I've been honest though. I've been honest this whole time about how I feel about her. You know what I mean? And I really do appreciate her, and because I know where she's coming from. You know what I mean? And I thought it was cool as fuck that she did that.
It says you're talking, but I can't hear what you're saying.
Wait, you can't hear me? Wait, you can't. Can you hear me now? Hold on. You can't hear me at all?
Let me go out and come in again and see what happens, because I can't hear you.
Can you hear me when I'm down here? Okay. You guys can hear me, right? Let me make sure. Can you guys hear me over here? I gotta keep my camera off. It keeps getting all fucked up. Where am I? All right, I'll make sure you guys can hear me. Yeah, her driving is ridiculous, dude. Like, how dare her? Are you there? I can't hear you at all. Oh my God. Okay. All right, so far it's just me right now. Guys, just come right back in if you guys come out and we'll talk. Because, you know, that was like a filler episode for me with Potomac. Like, I had my whole notes on. That was it, really. I want to see what's going to happen with Mauricio. I think it's disgusting. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, could you hear Listen Honey when she was on? I'm sorry. Let me get you the link. Okay, I'm posting the link in the chat for Jacqueline and Larja. Only, please. Or, like, in Kathy. 3's actually enough because we have enough to talk about. But yes, so everybody follow Listen Honey and Larja, please. If their links aren't already in the chat, please put them there. Can you please get off my cat right now? Love you. Please get off me. I'm so mad that I can't get my camera on. This will fucking stay. And then my hair is annoying me anyway. But I'm gonna wait for them. But yeah, I don't know. Karen, like again, I didn't appreciate Shannon either, you know? And remember how I thought, guys, I keep telling you, I thought Jax was in rehab. Jax is not in rehab. It is the opposite of rehab. Whatever the opposite of rehab is, that's what Jax is. Okay. Where are you at? Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Oh my God. So yes, guys, I told you Lisa Barlow liked one of the reels. I mean, that clip from here that me and Jacqueline do, because her and Jacqueline are good friends, and we love Lisa, or Lisa stands now.
I
And
have to say, it's a good thing that you weren't saying anything too bad, because normally you are very anti-Lisa, and I was very hesitant to tag her in the video because I was like, oh, I don't want her to hate my friend Krista for talking crap about her, but I want her to love me. So
I know. Well, then, like, because you make so much sense too. So listen. So on Friday, do you want to do Salt Lake with me so we can talk good about Lisa, make her hear it, so she can hear it?
absolutely.
Okay, good. What
I
time do you
also
want to do it?
I also want to talk Vanderpump.
Okay, I have not watched it, but have you watched it yet this week?
I did.
Okay, tell me what's going on with it.
And I have to say,
Okay.
first of all, the season went so fast because
Oh my God,
it,
I'm only behind by one season, I think. One episode, I think.
the season just went so fast. I don't know if they're having less episodes,
Is it
but
over?
it's not over, but they're already filming the reunion. They're having a reunion this year.
Oh wow.
So, and
Okay.
I saw some of the pictures of like their dresses, and let's just put it this way. The
Okay.
Vanderpump Rules reunion is going to be filled with all of the females in the Ariana revenge dress. Do you remember Ariana's
Oh my
dress?
God, yes.
The pictures that I'm seeing, every single female is wearing like one of those like cutout dresses where
Yeah.
it's literally just covering like their vag and their nips.
Real quick, I'm
So,
listening. I'm just gonna blow my nose real quick, so I'm gonna mute myself, okay? But I'm listening.
yeah.
Go ahead.
If you guys have not seen the pictures of the Vanderpump Rules reunion, which is filming right now, you got to check them out because these ladies look like little hoochie mamas and they got all their goodies hanging out. And it's going to be interesting. And Krista and I were definitely right. Well, I will say, I won't speak for Krista, but I was definitely right about the kissing cousins because I said their dynamic was very, very, very weird. And I guess we'll find out on the next episode because it was the cliffhanger this week. But yikes, the kissing cousins really might be kissing cousins. Yeah. Pretty. I mean, I have no.
You mean the brothers? I mean the
y-
cousins are kissing cousins?
It came out so at the end of what's funny is
I'm just like, no,
I
sorry.
watched the entire episode last night, and the only thing I took away from it was the ending, which was the cliffhanger, where Angelica found on their OnlyFans, because both of the kissing cousins have OnlyFans pages. On their OnlyFans, apparently the two of them are like oiling each other down from like head to toe and like saying some
Oh,
pretty graphic stuff while they're
oh,
like oiling each other down. And now let me preface this by saying
oh. Okay.
I love the gays. I don't care who you love,
Right,
who you touch, who you date, who you fuck.
right,
I don't give a shit. I
right.
don't care. I love gay people. It's a different story when you're related, like your
Yeah.
cousins. That's disgusting. I'm
Oh,
sorry. That's gross.
okay. So what else happened?
Well, that was like the cliffhanger for like next week where Angelica was showing them like videos of the two kissing cousins like massaging each other.
Mm. Okay.
So, but she's showing it to like the rest of the cast, which I think is so like
Fucked
it's
up.
just such a shitty thing to do. Like you're gonna like blow up their spot to like everyone else that doesn't know it. Like Angelica's just such a little shady little twat.
Immature. Immature. It's very old Vanderpump.
She's awful. Like she is absolutely awful. I will say the only people on that show
Yeah.
that I like
Yeah.
or that like are interesting to me to watch is Natalie,
Yeah, I
which
like Natalie.
to me she gives me like a little bit of all of the old Vanderpump like
Yes.
females meshed into one.
Yes.
And I kind of like Audrey now. I think she's pretty funny. She's almost reminding me of like an Ariana once Ariana like came out of her shell and started to have like more funny lines. I feel like she's like almost like the comedic, like like the funny one,
And like the one blonde reminds me of Stassi.
That's Audrey. That's who I'm talking about.
Okay.
I like her. I think she's like quirky and funny. I think she makes like I think her and one of the kissing cousins make such a like a bad couple. Like I don't
I don't.
I
Yeah.
don't I don't see them together at all.
Yeah. I
And
don't like.
I love Venus. I think Venus is a star,
Me too. Me too. He's our Peter.
which Peter was on last night's episode.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was on for like a minute. He actually said something. He was on camera. I posted on social media the video of him on last night's episode, and I was like, my God, I hope Peter got paid for that because
I know. He never
poor
does.
Peter.
I know. I can't believe that.
They will just not let him be a part of the show, but they have no problem putting little bits and pieces of him and not paying him for it.
That's insane.
Mhm. But
Problem.
and it was really funny too because in the episode when they showed Peter, he almost sounded like he was doing like an Italian accent when Vanderpump was like, "How are you doing, Peter?" And then he goes, "How you doing?"
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, "Are you Italian? What?" It was just so weird. He said it with such an Italian accent. But aside from that, I feel like I don't really remember that much from the episode. It's not like it wasn't like a very exhilarating episode, you know?
It was Potomac. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
it's-
I'm like,
you know.
it's funny because I thought I agreed with you that Potomac last night was a filler episode. It kind of entertained me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Like what part? Because I hated Ashley and Giselle.
I don't know. I thought like it didn't bore me as much as
It bored me.
it bored other people.
I mean,
But
it's like, yeah, it was like the same and the same. The only thing interesting on it was the Mauricio shit, which is gross.
But I am very much over Ashley. I think she needs to
Me
be
too.
demoted. She needs to either
Me
be
too.
a friend of or she needs to be off the show. You
Yep.
need to break up that GNA because
we will argue like that.
honestly, between the two of them, I really don't like either one of them, and I find them both to have no storyline in years. But I do think there's something to be said for, I don't know. I'm not ready to get rid of Giselle yet, only because I feel like
I am.
I don't know. I feel like you need like those staples. I'm just not ready to get rid of her yet.
I think she's disgusting.
But I think she needs a warning. What I think should happen is I think Ashley should be not even a friend of. I think Ashley should get the boot.
Yeah, she needs to go.
And I think that Giselle should be demoted to a friend of to almost like scare her and teach her a lesson because that's what was supposed to happen to. I forgot who that was supposed to happen to. Oh, yes, I do. That was the rumor that Dorit last season was supposed to be demoted to a friend of, and then she like really stepped it up last season, and that's why she didn't get demoted. So I feel like maybe if you threaten Giselle with a demotion, maybe it'll like give her a little kick in the ass. And
for what though? To do what? Like she's just a bully.
Well,
And
it's true. I feel like she has no storyline regardless. So I mean, a
exactly.
kick in the ass, I don't know what that's gonna do, but
Exactly. Like it's for. I mean, honestly, neither her nor her or Ashley have nothing. They have nothing fucking going on in their lives.
I
You know
will
what I mean?
say I did feel bad for Angel for like a second,
I did, but
only because like she really did apologize, and
I
Giselle
tried to.
really would just not get off her ass. Like it was
None of
just
them.
like,
None of them. I'm like, are you bitches crazy? Shut the fuck up.
and
And
on top of that,
yeah,
you know that she did not pick that house. You know that
Bravo did
production picked
apparently.
that house.
Bravo did apparently.
100%.
Yeah.
And I heard that they knew all the issues with the house and they picked that house to add to the storyline.
Oh, of
So
course. And I mean, honestly, what are the issues? Because of the water, you had to turn it on. A big fucking deal. You know what I mean? And
the
the water
house is
pressure.
beautiful. I don't even know what they were talking about.
Exactly. What the fuck do you think you're gonna find better accommodations at Giselle? You're gonna pay for better accommodation where? You're gonna find better
At the Four
accommodation.
Seasons.
Okay, where? Okay, that's better than that house right there. Are you
I don't think
serious?
so.
Exactly. Fucking deal with the water pressure. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
Like, fix it. You know, you're
Mm.
there for a week and then they're gonna go home. Apparently. Okay,
Did you
bye.
ever talk about Amanda and Kyle breaking up?
No, tell me. Oh my god. No, I forgot all about it. So tell me.
Amanda
What do you know?
Amanda and Kyle are separated,
Dude, what?
which I mean, anyone with a brain or
Fucking
anyone that follows them on social media could have
yeah.
seen that. I mean, they never spend any holidays together. They weren't together for Thanksgiving, they weren't together for Christmas. I
Mhm.
mean, she doesn't go to any of his DJ events. He's
Yeah.
what as honestly, as soon as he announced that he was doing a DJ tour, I was like, "Oh, they're getting divorced." I
Well,
knew
this
it.
is the thing. This is the thing. She was fucking supportive for you to go out and get this fucking DJ career that you wanted, right? You couldn't be okay. That doesn't. You couldn't be a responsible fucking husband. You had to be fucking irresponsible and end up at a fucking girl's house. You know what I
On
mean?
top of that, you can't sit there and bitch about how Amanda is not ready to move on with life
Right.
like how you are, and you're ready for you guys to have kids, and she's not
Neither
ready.
one of them are.
But
Yeah.
yet you start a job DJing until
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning all over the place. You think that that's showing her that you're ready to have a kid?
Yeah,
Give
and
me a
honestly,
break.
I don't think she was either because I think and the fucking fact that she was supportive of your fucking DJ career, idiot. You know what I mean? Which great, you're good at, you're happy, but you fucking failed as a husband. You fucking fucked up.
Mark my
You had this
words.
girl who was supportive of every fucking thing he did, and
Mark
stuck by him every fucking time he got drunk and ended up at a chick's house, which is
Mark my
a lot.
words, 2026, how last year, how 2025 was
Yeah,
the year of Paige DeSorbo. 2026
yeah,
is going to be the
yeah.
year of Amanda Batula. You
Like
heard it here first. Mark my words.
she's a
She is
virgin.
going to be the star of 2026. You're going
Yeah,
to see she's going to
she'll be the
start dating
Ariana.
some athlete or she's going to date like a celebrity. And I guarantee
I
you,
mean,
she will be married with kids in 3 years.
yeah, I mean, honestly, like he's a fuck up. I can't believe he couldn't just be responsible. She let you do this shit, and you couldn't even fucking be responsible husband. You
He's
know what
not
I
going to find somebody that's going to put up with
mean?
what she put up
Exactly.
with.
Every fucking thing. He's cheated on her. We've seen it, and we're like, oh, her fucking dad's seen it because he does it on. You know what I mean? Like you dumb fuck. You're
And
never gonna find
I don't
anybody.
even think we're going to see that on the spinoff. Like I don't think
Oh,
that we're going to see them breaking up on the spinoff because I
yeah,
think that you'll see them fighting, but I
yeah.
think that it didn't happen
Even
until the
now,
season was already over.
yeah. Have they filmed that? They filmed it,
Yeah,
right?
it's they when they arrived at BravoCon in Vegas this year, Kyle
Yeah.
said they just wrapped up filming in the city. So like they wrapped filming before BravoCon started.
I mean, and Summerhouse is over too, filming. So it's like
Right.
a lot
So
happening.
you're not going to see any of that.
Yeah. Well, at least we'll see what leads up to it, though. At least,
Right. Right.
which again, how convenient.
which is like, I feel like they do that on every Bravo show, like
They do.
how like we're watching like the lead up to like Wendy getting arrested, but yet like we're not talking about it on the season at all, you know?
God, and she's such a fucking asshole. She's being such a bully.
So I feel like how we're watching Potomac this season, where anytime she talks about money or anything that she bought, we're all like tuned, like we're dialed in. And now what's going to happen on Summerhouse and in the city is anytime they get into a little fight, we're going to be like, is this it? Is this it? Are they divorcing? You know?
Yep.
I think
Wendy, they're going to lose everything, dude. Like, they're both getting charged with the same shit, which is crazy. That means they both get charged with with both felony. You know what I mean? Like, one doesn't get a felony and the other doesn't. They try to do it separately, and they said because they obviously were colluded to do it together. You know.
So they'll do a little jail time, and then they'll be back on Potomac, just like Karen is.
Still, though, I mean, I don't know. It's like, why did you have to do that? You had enough money. Why? Like, are we gonna find out? Like, and I'm saying allegedly, and until proven guilty, but obviously they did it. I mean, I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's like, I don't know. You can't. I'm not. It is what it is. But like, shut your mouth, man, about fucking people getting evicted, and this fucking realtor, and a realtor that would call you and say that should shut the fuck up. That's like the same with like fucking OC. Remember with Gina and yelling at fucking Jen about. Because she gave her name to get her house ready. She didn't pay her rent, which obviously her dad paid for. But like, it's like, Gina, shut the fuck up. You and a fucking realtor should not be talking about Jen's business.
Speaking of Gina, did you hear that she got engaged?
No. To who? Travis?
Yeah.
Really?
They got engaged on New Year's Eve.
Good for her. Whatever.
Yep. She got a People exclusive.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Listen, try to paint him out to be the bad guy when you're the alcoholic and causing all the problems. I
kind of like Gina, so
I don't. I think she's boring. She's boring, stupid, and just an
asshole.
I don't like Emily at all. I think she's a fraud.
I'm not. I mean, I used to really like Emily. I didn't like her last season.
Either.
I like how Gina turned her life around. I feel like she I feel like her husband,
Larja's back. I'm sorry, Larja. I'm sorry.
Hey, lady.
I'm so in Sharky. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
Lady.
Hey, honey, how's it going?
I missed you guys together. I'm glad we're all together.
Me too. My favorite place together.
On the most benevolent timeline available.
Yes. Oh my God! Did you guys see that Katie Maloney is allegedly pregnant? I keep seeing something.
It's fake. It's fake. It's fake.
Is it fake? You thought too?
It's so freaking annoying because this AI bullshit is so believable and convincing that at least every single day I see something on Facebook and I'm like, oh my God, this person's pregnant. And then I do my research and I'm like, no, they're not. It's it's so annoying.
I feel like Erica looking like Erica's engaged and shit.
They did that.
Yeah, I saw that too, that she was engaged.
They did that.
Is it AI that Vanita and Carl got together from Summerhouse?
No, they have gone on some dates and they are talking. Yeah. That's not a lie.
Kyle?
Carl.
Oh.
And Kyle and Vanita.
And what?
Kyle, is that the blonde-haired guy that drinks a lot, Kyle? I saw something on, I don't know if it's real, that he's getting a divorce after 4 years.
Yes, we were just talking about that. He is getting, they are separated.
Like, how motherfucker, she allowed you to get this DJ career after you fuck up, cheated on her so many times, you get married, and you still can't fucking be responsible. He ends up at a fucking fan's house overnight.
These stupid internet sleuths that keep freaking posting this fake stupid bullshit. It happened to me with Below Deck where they posted something and they said that, someone that used to be on Below Deck, they showed a picture of her and her boyfriend and she's holding like a sonogram picture saying she's pregnant. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, she's pregnant. And I go on her Instagram, I'm going through all the pictures and I find the exact picture that they posted with her and her boyfriend, except for there's no sonogram in her hand. So it's like
No.
they AI'd that into her hand, and it was so believable. And they've
Yeah.
been doing that with so many people. I really I don't know what's real and what's not anymore. I mean, that's very fitting because I feel like in today's world, I really don't know what's real and what's not anymore. So,
I mean, can you believe that like nowadays, Larja, I'm Team Erica and Lisa Barlow these days.
Erica Jane?
Yes. She's the only one
Oh,
on the show right now. Her
I
and
feel
Dorit.
like that's the person I really think about when we talk about the Karens and the Shannons and the Wendy's is
Yeah.
the biggest scammer on
Uh-huh.
Bravo, in my opinion, is Erica $25 million, $15,000 to beat your face, Jane. And
I
she'll
can't
just
stand her.
around like she's done nothing wrong, but everybody's questioning all the other criminals on Bravo. No, you need to deal with the $25 million burn victim orphan criminal and stop messing with ladies that run into houses and hit trees and might have double dipped in insurance and stick to Erica. Like why is she getting off so scot free? I just don't know.
I
Oh,
mean,
Krista, I do
yeah.
have to tell you, I caught up on Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah. Tell me.
And my opinion is still the same. I
What?
think it is the most boring
Oh,
franchise
okay.
on TV. I cannot watch it. I'm caught up 100%, and I still think it is absolutely awful. There's not one cast member that I'm like, ooh, I like them.
Not
Nope,
even
it is the most boring
MandaFrancis.com?
franchise I've ever seen.
MandaFrancis.com?
Oh,
I mean,
she's awful. She is.
yep.
I cannot. First of all, she's not going to come back next season, number
No.
one. And number two, I can't wait till something comes out that she's a complete fraud because
Who the fuck can make 7 books about manifesting money? Shut the
these
fuck.
these people that write books about how
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you how to manifest, how to be
Yeah.
rich. Give me a fucking break. Give me a
Exactly.
fucking break.
Who's writing a book like that?
The new girl in Beverly Hills.
Oh, the one that has a mugshot?
Uh-huh. 7
Yes,
books.
yes.
7 books she tries to fucking passing
They
off.
call her like queen of money. She's
No, they
like
do.
she
But
writes all these books about how to achieve your money and how to have a
Mhm.
different mindset when it comes to money. And give me a break, lady. Give me a break.
Well, look, she's a good manifester, though. You can manifest yourself from a mugshot to a housewife. That's a good thing,
Well, so did I. And I didn't write 7 books about it.
right?
Her
I'm a, you know what I mean? I'm a
her
felon.
tagline is I didn't marry money, I manifested it.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Okay, if it comes out that she's a counterfeiter, then we know.
Well, I mean, listen.
I'm giving it a very limited amount of time before that happens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly.
Okay, I did see a clip since we're talking a little bit about the
Yeah.
hillbilly.
Yeah.
I love Jennifer Tilly. I'm a Jennifer Tilly stan. I love her and her sister. I grew up on their movies. I love their shit a lot. I thought she was a great addition. While Garcelle was there, I loved that she was still going to stay, but it wasn't enough to make me watch with Bozo around.
Yeah.
And but
Well, listen to
that
this.
what
We need Jennifer because listen.
Sutton is acting like Jennifer's embarrassing her now.
No, listen.
Yes.
Sutton fucking
The face roller Sutton.
Listen.
He's acting like somebody is embarrassing.
No. Listen. No. Sutton fucking Brown thinks.
Her last name is Brown.
Yes.
Yes.
Lord, I know her mom hated that shit.
Her ex-husband leaves her. Avi fucking leaves her. Garcelle fucking leaves her. And then she's got the balls. Sorry. To take these bitches on a fucking trip and think that because she changed her last fucking name, that all of a sudden she's a good friend. And Sutton Brown. Let me introduce you to Sutton Brown. She's a good friend at a good time. Like, and all of a sudden, we're supposed to think she's changed because her last name got fucking stripped from her. And he said, fucking, I want the marriage annulled too. He had to move to a different country for this bitch to fucking get it. But anyway,
I wouldn't have acquiesced to old boy That means I don't have the same last name as my children, their lineage, and all that stuff.
I think
Even
he ha-
Sonia got to keep the last name. That's tacky shit. I wouldn't
I
have let
think
that new wife get shit. She wouldn't have
he
got
went
shit.
he went through the church. I don't know anything about that, but
I don't
he
either.
like went through the church to get it annulled, and I'm assuming it's
After
because
27 years.
he's with someone else now.
Yeah. She thought
Yeah,
they were
but
going to get
the
together.
only way it could happen was for her to agree. That's the only way the Catholic Church lets it. That's why he had to go get her consent. And I would
He,
have told him
Oh.
no.
he
So
told her. He told
so
her to make them better friends. She thought
wait,
they were
so
going to get together.
no wait, because I'm actually learning something. In order for in the Catholic
Yeah,
Church
yeah,
for it to
yeah,
get annulled, both
correct.
people have to agree to it.
Yeah, yeah,
She had to, they had, that's why he needed her permission.
yeah.
So think
This
about the kind of
lady,
man he is. Would he have went to her for shit if he didn't have to?
Right.
he moved to a different country, okay, with a different woman, okay? How dare you think you're going to get back with him? And then tell us that the reason you treated people like shit last season. Well, Jennifer, first of all, Jennifer Tilly is fucking, you're yelling at her because she's not taking your fucking bullshit seriously. You're not changed. She's making, and then she keeps snapping at Jennifer Tilly because she's not taking her seriously with her whole bullshit about I'm a different person now. And I'm going to try to be a good friend to Dorit after you fucking said that she didn't have enough money for you last season. Like, you showed us who the fuck you are, Sutton. So how dare you act like because somebody stripped you of a last name, all of a sudden you've changed. That makes you a good friend and a good time. Shut the fuck up. Jennifer Tilly, you keep
Now,
yelling
you know
at her.
okay, so I Googled it,
Uh-huh.
and the reason he asked her is to make it faster
Yeah, so
because
you
the
get
court
married.
could have annulled it by himself. He could have had it annulled, but it does make it quicker to have both parties. So she would have had to say something. Now, the common grounds for annulment is bigamy. One spouse is already married, fraud, immigration benefits, lack of mental capacity, underage marriage, forced marriage, and inability to consummate. So I'm not sure
I don't know.
what grounds they did it on because they have kids, so it's consummated.
It's been
It
20
wasn't
years.
forced. It wasn't forced because it was for 20 years. You would have left a long time ago. Nobody's underage. Now, okay, lack of mental capacity. The lady does roll her face, and I'm
He
not
gives
sure if he tried to use something about, severe intoxication goes under lack of mental capacity. And the ladies did try to run her as a drunk the season before the annulment. So maybe that came up. And then fraud. Yeah. So those are the only reasons that it says.
it
And
does.
what's crazy is this season she's not even drinking. She like made a point to say on camera
It
that
should
she's
though.
really controlling her drinking this
Yeah.
season.
I mean, and then she's got the balls to fucking say and watch what happens live that she don't give a fuck about talking to Garcelle. And then
I
when
saw
Jennifer,
that.
she has the balls. Somebody asked her on Watch What Happens Live if she thinks feels like she should reach out to Garcelle. She said no. Really, bitch? Fucking
Yeah,
really?
that's sudden. That
Really?
is what Garcelle's point was. You don't have my
Yeah.
back. I've had your back.
And
You're
that's
not a real friend.
yep, and
And
that's why
I
Jennifer
buy
Tilly
it.
said it.
Survive these bitches on your own.
Exactly. And that's
I
why
mean,
Jennifer
not for
Tilly
nothing,
said
leaving that train wreck of a snooze, boring show is the
Right?
best thing that Garcelle could have done. So,
Right? And then the timing, Lisa, I mean, listen, is because look, she left while it was still on top. The season she left was a good season. And it could have been another good season.
yep.
You know, she left on top and now it's a boring ass, dumbass season.
Well,
yep.
we have like
Because
Kyle.
nobody on that cast has any sort of storyline or any sort of entertainment value. I feel like each one is more boring than the next. Kyle, oh my God, talk about the
Mhm.
most overrated
Yep.
housewife of all time.
Yep.
What storyline has she had? We don't care if you're a lesbian. You've been
Exactly.
going back and forth for 2 seasons now. We don't
Great.
give a shit. We don't care.
You don't care.
Yep. And then now
Nobody
you
You're
cares.
important,
It's not like you're
Looker.
it's not like you're doing something new. This is not a new thing. It's like,
right.
okay, you like girls. Nobody gives a shit.
Right.
Look at my fire alarm. I'll be right back.
And on top of that, you're giving Mo such a hard time for hooking up with all these little young little things. What are you doing? Morgan is half of your age. She's just as young, so you can't say shit. You can't say shit.
They're
I can't
both
stand
checkered floor like that with these youngins, huh?
I can't stand Kyle. I just find her to be such a snooze and she's just I really I mean I've never liked her, so she
Mhm.
is not. I'm not a fan of Kyle Richards. I find her to
No,
be
overrated.
so boring.
So overrated.
Overrated.
Yeah.
It's
And I
true.
think
She's
The
nothing
only
without
good
her
thing about
sisters.
Kyle, Kyle's saving grace is that she can get Kathy on our screen so once in a while.
I said she's nothing without her sisters. Really though, she
I
really is
know
nothing without her sisters.
exactly. And
Because
like,
she was good on the show when Kim was on the show years ago, and
yeah,
then she's funny with Kathy. So it's like, you know, like we need them on the show. If we don't have them on the show, we don't need Kyle. We need
we don't need
the
her at all.
boring one out of the three sisters. No, thank you.
No, you know.
Yeah. Totally off topic.
Hmm.
Larja, do you watch Stranger Things?
It was too demonic this season, so I couldn't even tap in after like episode 4. I was like, this feels like shit coming in my house. I was like, "Mm." But I did. I was all in on Stranger Things previously. Why? What's up?
You need to borrow
No,
somebody's Netflix password.
I my husband and I watched like the finale a couple
Mhm.
days ago. We're very late to the party,
Mhm.
and I can't stop thinking about it. I'm just like,
Watch
I'm
it.
obsessed. I'm like depressed over it. I cannot stop thinking about it.
Oh, oh my god! I want to know if I should. I'm gonna watch it. Like I haven't watched it yet, but
You know what it is? I'm not going to give away the end. I'm not going to spoil
okay,
it for
okay,
anyone. But
okay.
I am like, I hate open-ended
Yeah,
anything. Like when I
yep,
read a book, when I watch a movie, if I'm investing hours upon hours of time
yeah.
into something, I want a concrete ending of how it ends. Like I don't want to be left to go, "Oh, did this happen? Did this happen?" I need to know. I invested so many hours into the show. I
No,
need an ending. I need to know how it ends.
So that means the summer that JR shot Bobby, you were
yeah,
like, damn.
I know.
All
Yeah.
season long, damn.
Who shot Jr. though? Who did she do?
Yeah, whoever, wasn't it Sue Ellen shot JR's ass?
I think we found out later. Like we just found out recently, didn't we? A couple years ago, who shot Jr.
Who shot, wasn't it Sue Ellen?
I think it was Sue Ellen. Yeah, came down to be Sue Ellen. Yep.
I like definitive endings. Like I
Yeah.
like to know how it ends.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
My
wait,
mind
wait.
is all
His
over the
former
place.
mistress. The shooter was played by Mary Crosby. Christian Shepherd
Mm.
was J.R. Ewing's sister-in-law and former mistress shot him in the
Mm.
cliffhanger. Okay, I thought it was Sue Ellen all this time.
Oh.
Poor
Hmm.
Sue Ellen got a bad rap. I
Remember
used to love
Heather? I'm sorry, I'm chilling.
What's everybody eating? I'm hungry.
Well, I was eating a cough drop. Now I'm eating a piece of candy. Like,
How did you get sick again? You were just sick.
I have no idea. I have no
I
idea.
mean, there's some crazy shit going on that is
Yeah.
like,
I'm not like I'm just a little stuffy. That's all. I think I'm something I'm allergic to must be around because I'm
well,
just a little stuffy.
I'm like the bionic woman, and
I know
I
that's
seem to bypass everything.
it's
So,
hard to. Same thing with me and her. So I got sick a couple weeks ago. I got sick on a Wednesday. By Saturday, George was sick, right? And then I started getting better on Sunday. By Monday, we both go to get tested. He has COVID. I don't, but I got sick first. I never get COVID. He's had it twice, and I've never had it. And
Okay, so my theory on that is
yeah,
George 420 friendly?
no,
So my theory is, and it's been proven, you can Google it, that
yeah,
people who are 420 get less COVID.
that makes sense.
it does. Oh yes, it does make
Google
sense.
That
it.
make
With her,
that
Google
makes
it.
sense.
yeah,
My husband also, he's had it 3 times on like, he had it on Christmas, he had it on New Year's. We sleep in the same bed. We live in an apartment. I never got it. My job, everyone at my job got it. I never got it. I just feel like I keep bypassing it. It must
you
be
know
because I
why?
garden all the time.
I think me too, and I think I garden too, and guess what? I'm always around germs. So like I've built immunity. We build immunity of the germs because you're with the public all the time, and I'm cleaning dirty shore houses all the time, where there's like smush beds, smush rooms. You know what I mean in Jersey.
Mm.
So I built and like because I had it like I was at the shore and on the boardwalk and shit, cleaning the shore house the summer of COVID, and I didn't get it. You know, but
Okay, so it says that cannabis users were who got COVID were protected
I haven't got it all.
There was a cannabis use was a protective factor for the
Wow.
19 infection. Regular cannabis users who smoked more than once a month had significantly poorer related 19. Yes.
Wow.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So I just have to just continue to smoke, and I
Yeah,
will stay
exactly.
away from all of the bad things.
I've been
Yeah.
smoking bud too lately.
Hmm. We're supposed to be getting a lot of snow
Yes,
this
we
week.
are.
Oh, God, that you guys are about to be Russia. Did you see what's happening in Russia with the snow?
No, but we're
I,
about to get it here.
Oh my God, it's over the building. The building is 10 stories high, has 10 fucking floors, and the snow is over the building, you guys.
Larger, you
They're
want to hear
jumping
something
off
funny about
roofs.
that?
They're jumping
So
off of roofs into snowbanks
Oh my god.
that
in like Kazakhstan, Russia, this little island off of Russia. And the snow is over the houses.
Oh my
larger,
god.
a lot of those are real pictures and videos. But what's crazy is some of those are AI also. My husband was showing me that yesterday, and we were like deep diving into it and looking into these pictures, and some of them are freaking fake.
Oh my god.
But
But I mean,
the snow is still over their house. And
a,
those
lo-
and the people skiing down the thing and climbing out of their houses, all that stuff is real.
a lot of them are real also. That used to happen to me. I went away to college where it used to, when it would snow, it would snow in like buckets, and we used to jump out of our windows into these like literally like 5 feet of snow. Oneonta, New York,
Yeah, I am
snows like
actually.
crazy.
I get it
That's
too.
exactly what you're doing. That's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, we used to jump out of our windows into like these like
Oh my
you.
god.
It felt like you were jumping into like marshmallows. It was so
Oh my
fun.
god. So fun.
But New York is supposed to get. We're supposed to get like 8 inches of snow,
Where's it
11 inches of snow on Saturday and
Wow.
Sunday.
Of
So
fun.
do you guys, before you have that kind of event, like get everything you need to hunker down for a week, or what do
Oh
you
my
We
guys
God,
do?
the
we have
people in
like
New York are
now.
crazy.
It's already icy and snowy now. We have like an
Really?
inch. Yeah, it's all icy and snowy. Yeah,
Oh,
this
Real
not
quick,
here.
yeah, all
just
this
for the
weekend.
people,
We get snowed
just for
twice.
anybody who wants to avoid the 19 or whatever.
Yeah.
Even Forbes did an article in 24 that said people who use cannabis have lower rates of severe infections and were less likely to die.
I mean, honestly, I think that it makes everything better, and I do it like all day long, and I feel like, and because it's a plant, um, I'm like I don't know. Plus, I have my healing tree every day too. Like I feel like, we, and we're always around germs, so we build up antibodies and stuff. And I'm
All
already
right.
taking the blood.
So what you're telling me is that
Yes.
by smoking, I'm going to be living forever. It
Yes.
is stopping me from getting pregnant, but at least I'll live forever.
Well, the most benevolent
Yeah.
time available, we will definitely live forever on the most benevolent time available, and we're also going to be able to talk to our loved ones too,
Uh-oh.
be able to join us in this realm. I think. In my
Um,
Has anybody talked to Q lately?
who?
Q?
No. No. Have you?
We did talk recently, but I'm looking, I just popped in Facebook and she posted something on the 19th and it's long and a lot of information and I just didn't
Yeah,
know,
I can't
you
fuck with that.
know,
I
it
can't.
kind of feels like, uh,
I
yeah,
tried.
I'm gonna call her later. I'll call her later and just check in on the sister.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean,
that is a lot of information to put to the public, girl.
it's a lot. There's always a lot of information, and I don't know why it has to always be public. You know what I mean?
Well, when you don't
Larja, are
feel
you
like you
watching
have
Married to Medicine?
anybody
Of
to
course she
talk
is.
to, when you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, you might like just,
Well, listen, I don't support you when you support a fucking child molester. Okay, sorry.
right. Well, she broke that. That looks like this is saying that she kicked him to the curb. She's not
Okay.
involved with him or
Well, you
Dakota.
should
Like a
have
lot of
never.
things.
The fact that you've made the decision at one point to fucking think that he's okay to get back to, I have a problem with that. Sorry.
Well, yeah, everybody has stuff. That's true.
Like you no, I'm sorry. The shit you told me, and then you tell me you're taking it back. I can't fuck with you. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't understand.
Larja,
Anyway,
Yeah,
let's talk about
how
married to
old how old do you think Miss Quad is?
Miss Quad, and her ovaries are about 42, I think.
Oh,
Huh?
really? Oh, that doesn't make me
Yeah,
feel
I
good.
feel like she's in her 40s.
I gotta text George. Shit.
I
Here,
have
I'm
to
gonna Google
say,
it.
watching her fertility journey is like,
Oh.
I literally, I was bawling my eyes out, like crying with her. I just like,
Why?
I just think it's good. I relate to her so much only because
I'm gonna
I
ask
feel
you.
like it's so sad when you are with someone and you don't want
45,
kids
you
because you
guys.
know they're not the right person, and like you wait your whole life to finally meet the right person, and it just so happens to happen later in life. And
Yeah,
then, now all of a sudden you want a kid more than anything, and it's like your body is not matching up with your mental, and
right,
it's
right.
just so sad. It's like
It is.
being a woman sucks, and I
Well, I
just
mean, it sucks and it's great, but in this case, it sucks. And I
Yeah.
feel really
yes.
bad for Quad. She is 45, it says on Google. Um,
Oh, 45.
yeah, but Naomi Campbell just had kids from her womb. Did she have them from her womb or from somebody else's womb? Did
You know what
Naomi
it is though?
Campbell have
It's it's hard for
that
me
baby?
to
No, she didn't.
compare myself to situations like that only because my husband likes to remind me that people like Naomi Campbell, they are loaded. They have the best doctors of the doctors and so much money that they can buy, they like I
Yeah,
feel like they have an advantage that like,
yeah.
normal people don't have. So it's a shame. And I think that I said, this is me saying that I think that all fertility treatments should be covered under health insurance. And I think it's bullshit that it's not.
Right. Yeah, that should definitely be something that's more covered.
I
That's
just think
sad.
it's so sad when I watch her and like I really do feel for her because it's like this hurt that just like doesn't go away. And there's like,
Right.
it really is out of your control. There's nothing to do. Like what, if you're too old to have kids, like what could you do? There's nothing really you could do.
Right. The only other
So
option is surrogacy or adoption, right? So
and honestly, if you look into adoption is really hard because also once you reach a certain age, they're
Yeah.
not just handing out babies to 45-year-olds.
they gave
So,
him Andy motherfucking Cohen, and he don't even have a wife. I'm sure you and your husband will qualify,
I mean, I would love give me all the babies. Give me all the babies.
right?
But
I
right
because I thought
now,
they were getting a little less stringent on adoption rules because specifically Andy Cohen, I'm like, he don't even have a wife. Like when you come over to his house, like what was that like? For the house visit, like because when Julia adopted those kids, the house
he
visit, the
Andy
character.
Cohen had a surrogate though.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, so he grew his own kids. Is that his
Right.
sperm kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like he had a surrogate with this, I think the same surrogate with both of his kids.
Yes.
But
Well, that's lucky. That so he didn't adopt nothing. I don't know.
I feel like with my husband and I, they would be like, oh, you live in a 2-bedroom apartment. You're both like, in your late 40s. No, sorry.
You sure you want to
But
hear this?
hmm?
Is it true that if you foster first, you can adopt faster?
Me?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
My husband and I feel very differently, which makes it hard because he doesn't want to. If we were to adopt, he would want to adopt like a baby, like he doesn't want to adopt like a child that's 4 years old. And I am the type of person where I'll adopt any baby. I don't care if it's 4, if it's 4 months. I don't care. I just want
Yeah,
a baby.
so it says that fostering gives you priority placement and makes adoption easier if that's
Huh.
all, if
Oh,
that's a consideration.
huh.
Should look into that.
All right, guys. I need to cut this short, but I have to run. Something
All
going on.
right.
There's something going on outside. I don't know. It's a fight or something going
I
on.
have to get ready for work to serve
Yeah.
all the degenerates of my town.
I love you so much, both of you so much.
Love you too. I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Please
Same.
join me on Friday, guys, for Salt Lake City.
I can't
Oh, I got paid for
wait.
Well,
that
at least maybe she'll watch us.
freaking Ooh,
Larja, I know you
Meredith did it. All
Larja,
I know is
I know
Meredith
you don't
did it.
like Lisa Barlow, but she's
Lisa's
my
a
best friend
liar.
now.
Lisa's a liar. Her and Meredith are liars.
Oh,
Meredith kicked Brittany's chair. Brittany is not anti-Semitic. Meredith is dangerous to throw around anti-Semitism from a manicurist that she used first and longer. That's bullshit, and it's harmful, and it doesn't get the needle moving any further in a authentic conversation about any kind of anti-racism, whether it's Semitism or anything. And I
Larger
feel like
Krista
he
doesn't
is
know what you're talking
definitely.
about because she didn't watch. She didn't watch
When
last night's
she
episode.
watches it, she'll know exactly what I'm talking about right here. She'll know.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, see you later. Peace.
Yeah, we didn't see the fucking no parking episode. Where was that at?
What no parking?
Remember with Meredith, apparently with Brittany, who supposedly hits her with the no parking sign or something.
Well, wait till you watch the end. Wait till you watch last night's episode because you'll understand what Larger's talking about because they
Yeah.
are throwing out anti-Semitism at the end of the episode, and I'm waiting to see how that.
God.
I'm waiting to see how that ends because they left it on a cliffhanger, so we'll find out on part 3. But
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
from what I see so far,
yeah.
and this is coming from a Jewish woman, I do think that Meredith is reaching, and I think that she is trying to throw out anything that's going to stick. And I
Yeah.
think what she threw out was just so harmful,
Oh,
and
yeah. Okay.
I don't know, calling someone anti-Semitic, that's like a really
Yeah.
that's pretty bad. And unless you have concrete proof or, she's ever acted anti-Semitic towards Meredith, who is a Jewish woman, which I
Right.
have not seen, it's hard for
Right.
me to believe what Meredith is saying. So
Yes.
it's rough. But we'll talk about it on Friday after you watch it.
Kitty and Cat Lady, no, you haven't pissed you off. No, nobody pisses me off. I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm cutting this short. I didn't see you there. Thank you so much for being here, though, by the way. I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry. I missed your comments. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. Sometimes we just get so involved in conversation that
Yeah,
it's hard to
I'm
read the
sorry.
comments.
Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry. Usually, and
Krista
I'm
appreciates everybody that's in her chat. She loves everybody.
I love everybody. I'm a little distracted. There's like a fight outside right now. I feel like I need to get away from my house. But all right. I love you guys. I can't sit for time on Friday for Salt Lake.
I would say as long as it's after 1:00, I'm good.
Okay. All right. I'll make it for 2.
Yay! Perfect.
All right. Salt Lake City reunion part 2 on Tuesday or Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
We'll talk Salt Lake City and Vanderpump on Friday.
Fuck, dude, they're shaking. Dude, they're shaking the whole fuck. Dude, they're fucking next door. Oh my god, dude, they're fucking. My whole wall just shook. He's like fucking punching the wall or something.
All right, go take care of that.
No. Okay. All right, guys. All right. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you on Friday. Love you guys. Bye.
Yes. Love you. Bye.
Bye.